You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the join button for channel memberships and check out the merch. And when you get your merch, make sure you use the discount code GinaRots, and we're going to give you 15% off of your purchase, folks. Let's get into this. Carson Wentz now is now a member of the Indianapolis Colts, okay? He was actually traded away from the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was actually the number one overall pick, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there a few years or so ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. And Carson Wentz did have a stretch there when he was actually a pretty good quarterback, man. He actually had a season, I believe the season, if I'm not mistaken, was 2017. He was in the MVP conversation, okay? Tom Brady actually won the MVP that season. Carson Wentz had actually went down with an injury with like 3 or 4 games left, okay? But now he is out of there. He's no longer with the Eagles anymore. And the Eagles now have Jalen Hurts. And now, Jalen Hurts being a black man, Carson Wentz being a white man, the woke sports media, the woke media in general now, has to bring in the racial element of this. And we were actually talking about this on Sports Wars today. This is how I actually found out about it. And I didn't even know that this was really even a thing, folks. So let's get into this article here from Deadspin, a garbage tier website and article here. It says, given that it's Philly, we can assume racism led fans to wanting Wentz over Hurts. Now, you see what they did there, folks? This is what the media does, man. The media is trying to put in a racial element to this without any facts. Because look what they say here. We can assume. They're making assumptions, but they don't have any facts if racism has anything to do with this, folks. So let's read some of this here. A month before the disgruntled Carson Wentz was traded by the Philadelphia Eagles to the Indianapolis Colts, there was a poll conducted by Philly sports radio outlet 97.5 The Fanatic. Somehow, 41% of Eagles fans would have preferred the Birds keep the underachieving and overpaid North Dakota State product over Jalen Hurts, who replaced Wentz as the starting quarterback with 4 games remaining in the 2020 season. Now, am I surprised that 41% of fans, Eagles fans, want Carson Wentz over Jalen Hurts? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's because the Philly fans and actual fans of the NFL have actually seen Carson Wentz perform at a very, very high level during the 2017 season. Okay? Jalen Hurts, he's really just another guy. He's really just another guy, folks. And I'm actually going to bring up stats here, okay? Last season, Carson Wentz completed 57.44% of his passes, a little over 2,600 yards, 6 yards per attempt, 16 touchdowns, 15 interceptions for a 72.8 QB rating. That's not that good. But however, the year before, man, Carson Wentz, about 64% of his passes, and he had 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 93 quarterback rating. That's pretty good right there. And of course, you know, during his MVP like season, he didn't win the MVP. He actually, with only 13 games played, completed 60% of his passes, about 3,300 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 101.9 QB rating. Jalen Hurts, I know the sample is small here. He didn't play many games, but he completed a pathetic 52% of his passes. 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a 77.6 quarterback rating. Now, folks, I don't know what Deadspin is actually seeing here. I really, really don't. I get that Carson Wentz was on a decline. Probably so. Maybe this new change of scenery will actually benefit Carson Wentz. But if you're looking at resumes here, you're looking at Carson Wentz versus Jalen Hurts. The easy answer is really Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Even in decline, he is actually a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, I should say. But, the woke media has to bring up race to ruffle the feathers, man. How does racism actually stay alive, folks? It stays alive by people actually continuing to talk about it. That's what it does. But it even says here, Hurts impressed with his poise, running ability, and leadership. The rookie needs to improve his accuracy, but clearly has potential. Wentz, however, fell apart and regressed in an historic manner and left the franchise in flames. Now, Hurts, did he really, really impress? I don't know. The sample size is too small. But I can tell you this. When you complete 52% of your passes, that's not good. That is actually really, really bad. Now, a comparison would be when Tim Tebow came into the league. I know that's not the best comparison, but Tim Tebow completed 48% of his passes. Jalen Hurts is in that Tim Tebow range when it comes to accuracy. He's not very accurate, folks. But let's continue on here. It says the Eagles paid an incomprehensible price for a quarterback who departed with more issues than playoff win 0 and a hefty bank account. The Eagles dealt 5 picks for Wentz, including 2 first-rounders to the Cleveland Browns back in 2018. The Birds spent $80 million total on Wentz, half of that in 2020. Yes, he was great in 2017 and helped the team get to a Super Bowl, but it was Nick Foles who brought the trophy home. Hold on a second, man. See, this is how they really don't know anything about sports. They say that Wentz had a great 2017 season and helped the team get to a Super Bowl. No, he didn't. He didn't even play because he was hurt. He got hurt in the regular season. It was Nick Foles who actually carried them to the Super Bowl championship. This shows you how little these people know or care about sports. They only care about getting people roughed up and bringing up the race card. Okay? Wentz left the Eagles with an historic dead cap hit of $33 million. On top of that, Wentz destroyed his trade value with horrible play, 10 interceptions with a clean pocket, his trade demand and reputation for being difficult to work with. That includes working with his teammates, coaches, and the front office. Hurts, on the other hand, appears to be a team player and a leader with escapability, which makes him the anti-Wentz. Okay, he's a team player. That's great. Jalen Hurts seems like a very, very nice guy, and he probably does have some leadership skills. But does he have the talent to be a franchise quarterback? Absolutely not. I don't think he really, really does, folks. Jalen Hurts, he's probably just going to be a backup. Philly is going to have to draft a quarterback because I don't believe that Jalen Hurts is the future of the Eagles. No, I don't think so. Not at all. He's probably just going to be a backup and nothing more. But it says, however, many Birds fans hope to keep the enigmatic and unproductive Wentz over the promising and energizing Hurts. Is the reason for that explicable choice simply racism? Oh boy. Then it says Ken Shoppershear, I guess this is the way you pronounce his name, the CEO of Global Sports Institute at Arizona State University and author of the book In Black and White, Race and Sports in America, thinks it just might be. Quote, it's a very valid question to ask if it's racism. There are questions of racism in the NFL with the owners. Look at how African-American coaches were passed over for head coaching jobs again the last couple of weeks. Regarding Wentz and Hurts and racism, I think there is some of that racism with fans. Look at the difference between the two players. You have the traditional look versus Hurts, who is the new model of quarterback. I don't know who this guy is. I really don't. But I'm not going to go out and call Philadelphia Eagles fans racist. One thing we know about Philadelphia fans in general, they are hard. I mean, these people booed Santa Claus, threw snowballs at him They want to win. And last time I checked, man, didn't Allen Iverson play in Philadelphia? I do believe that Allen Iverson was very much loved in Philadelphia. But fans are hard. Philadelphia fans are hard. But I think it has nothing to do with racism. And they go on here and they continue to talk about racism has long and deep roots in Philadelphia sports. Says Phillies manager Ben Chaplin was arguably the most vicious individual the iconic Jackie Robinson dealt with, breaking the color line in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers. See, they had to go all the way back over, 74 years ago to pull up something like that. When we know at that time, yes, America was racially divided. But they had to go all the way back then and not the now. Because last time I checked, man, there's quite a few black quarterbacks in the NFL, and some of them are actually really, really good. Who was actually the MVP season before last? Patrick Mahomes. And then you had Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson is also really good. Dak Prescott, really, really good. Those guys are starting quarterbacks. They're starting because they're good. They just so happen to be black. But the woke sports media wants to play the race card. They continue to do this, folks. Somebody needs to call them out. You know, we're going to continue to do it. Of course, Sports Wars, I'll get the coverage. This is ridiculous, folks. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, Deadspin, asking the question, is it racism that Philadelphia Eagles fans wanted Carson Wentz over Jalen Hurts? Nothing against Jalen Hurts, but he doesn't have the upside of Carson Wentz. He just doesn't. And Carson Wentz, yeah, he's probably on the decline now, but he has a new home now in Indianapolis. We'll have to see what he does over there. Maybe he'll rebound, maybe he won't. But I just don't see this upside in Jalen Hurts that Deadspin sees. Obviously, they don't really know much about sports and the NFL at all. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this, black and white sports fans? Let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.